Hi guys, this is IGCSE O-Level Chemistry, paper 22, extended MCQs, November 2021, question 1. An experiment is set up as shown. So we've got a glass tube with a cotton wool soaked in ammonia on one end and a cotton wool soaked in hydrochloric acid on the other end. After several minutes, a white ring of ammonium chloride appears as shown. So this white ring is closer to hydrochloric acid than it is to ammonia. Okay. Which statement explains the observation after several minutes? Ammonia gas diffuses faster than hydrochloric acid, hydrogen chloride gas because its molecules have a lower molecular mass. Okay, so the molecular mass of ammonia, ammonia is NH3, is 14 plus 3, 17. And for HCl, it would be 1 plus 35.5, so 36.5. So the molar mass or the molecular mass for ammonia is much lower than that of HCl. So it will diffuse faster. That is true. So this statement seems correct. Next, ammonia gas diffuses faster than hydrogen chloride gas because its molecules have a higher molecular mass. No, if it has a higher molecular mass, it would diffuse slower, not faster. Ammonia gas diffuses slower. No, it is closer to HCl. It cannot diffuse slower. Then hydrogen chloride gas because its molecules have a lower molecular mass. And the last one, ammonia gas diffuses slower. Again, it is not diffusing slower. It is diffusing more quickly. Then HCl gas because its molecule have a higher molecular mass. Okay, so the correct option for this question is option A. Question 2. A student put exactly 25.00 cm cube of dilute hydrochloric acid into a conical flask. The student added 2.5 grams of solid sodium carbonate and measured the change in temperature of the mixture. Which apparatus does the student need to use? So the student is adding 25.00 cm cube. It is a highly accurate volume that the student is putting in. So this should be done using either a pipette or a burette, and the student is adding 2.5 grams. So this would require a weighing balance and measure the change in temperature. Change in temperature would require a thermometer. So a balance would be required. Yes, measuring cylinder cannot measure accurate volumes. It measures approximate volumes. Since the volume given is accurate to two decimal places, measuring cylinder is not a suitable piece of apparatus. And thermometer, yes, it is required. So balance, pipette, stopwatch, there is no measurement of rate of reaction, so stopwatch is not needed. Balance, pipette, and thermometer. Yes, all three are required. And the last one is burette. Burette or pipette, either will be okay for measuring 25.00 cm cube of hydrochloric acid and thermometer. So what is missing is a balance, and burette and pipette are both unnecessary. Only one of them is required. So this makes option C the correct option for this question. Question 3. A student separates sugar from pieces of broken glass by dissolving the sugar in water and then filtering of the broken glass. What is a filtrate? Filtrate is the dissolved sugar solution, and the broken glass would be the residue. So broken glass only, broken glass is not the filtrate. Broken glass and sugar solution, broken glass is not the filtrate. Pure water, water is no longer pure because sugar is dissolved in it. And sugar solution, yes. Therefore, option D is the correct option for this question. Question 4. How many protons, neutrons, and electrons are there in one atom of the isotope Al with a mass number of 27 and atomic number of 13? So, this is an isotope. So, it does not carry any positive or negative charge. So, number of electrons is equal to number of protons, which is equal to the atomic number, which is 13. So protons and electrons have to be 13. So A has this option, B has this option, C has 14 protons shown, so C, also D. So C and D get eliminated. Now, the number of neutrons will be given by 27 minus 13. This will give us a value of 14. So this eliminates option A, making option B the correct option for this question. Question 5. Which description of brass is correct? It is an alloy. Yes, brass is an alloy of copper and zinc. It is a compound. No, it is a mixture. It is an element. No, it is two elements mixed together. It is a non-metal. None of the elements present in brass is a non-metal. Therefore, option A is the correct option for this question. Question 6. Some properties of diamond are shown. It is very hard. Every atom forms four bonds. It does not conduct electricity. Okay. Which properties are also shown by silicon 4 oxide? Silicon 4 oxide is SiO2. So it is very hard. Silicon 4 oxide is very hard. Yes, yes. Every atom forms four bonds. Okay. So a silicon atom is forming four bonds with four different oxygen atoms, but an oxygen atom is only forming two bonds with two different silicon atoms. So every atom forms four bond becomes incorrect because the oxygen atom is forming only two bonds. So this becomes incorrect for SiO2. And the third one, it does not conduct electricity. Yes, SiO2 is not a conductor of electricity. So properties 1 and 3 are true for silicon 4 oxide, making option C the correct option for this question. Question 7. Which statement describes the attractive forces between molecules? So these are forces between molecules. Okay. They are strong covalent bonds which hold molecules together. They cannot be strong bonds. This is between molecules. They have to be weak intermolecular forces of attraction. So strong covalent bonds is not the answer. Strong covalent bonds exist between atoms of a molecule, not between molecules. They are strong ionic bonding which hold molecules together. Ionic bonding holds ions together, not molecules. They are weak forces formed between covalently bonded molecules. Yes, these are known as the intermolecular forces. They are weak forces which hold ions together in a lattice. No, ions are held together in a lattice by strong electrostatic forces of attraction or what is known as the ionic bond. Therefore, the correct option for this question is option C. Question 8. Which substance is described as a macromolecule? Ammonia. Ammonia is a simple molecule and simple molecular gas. Graphite. Graphite is a macromolecule. Iron. Iron is a metal. And sodium chloride is an ionic salt. Therefore, the correct option for this question is option B. Question 9. The equation for the reaction of sodium with water is shown. Okay. What is the volume of hydrogen gas measured at RTP produced when 18.4 grams of sodium reacts with excess water? So the molar ratio of sodium is to hydrogen is 2 is to 1. So we have 18.4 grams of sodium reacting. The AR of sodium is 23. When we perform this division, we end up with a value of 0.8 moles. Now, according to the molar ratio 2 is to 1, if sodium is 0.8 moles, then hydrogen would be half of 0.8, which would be equal to 0.4 moles. So we have 0.4 moles of hydrogen gas being produced. They are asking for the volume that is produced. So 1 mole of any gas at RTP occupies a volume of 24 dm cube. So 0.4 moles of hydrogen would occupy a volume of 0.4 upon 1 into 24, giving us a volume of 9.6 decimeter cube, making option A the correct option for this question. Question 10. Iron can be electroplated with zinc to make it resistant to corrosion. Which row about electroplating iron with zinc is correct? The positive electrode or the anode would be, since we are coating iron with zinc, anode is where oxidation takes place. So we need a zinc plate so that it is converted into zinc ions and it gets deposited onto the cathode. So the anode has to be made up of zinc. This eliminates options A and B. Next, the negative electrode. The negative electrode has to be iron because iron is being coated with zinc. So both options have iron present. And the electrolyte has to be a solution of zinc because zinc is being coated onto the cathode. So zinc ions need to be present in solution. This eliminates option C, making option D the correct option for this question.